Welcome to the Lockdown Economy, a social nonprofit initiative by think tank AlterContacts to help small businesses and self-employed professionals overcome the challenges of the pandemic and reactivate the economy. Good day, everyone. My name is Maisa Sarkis, and I am a host for businesses from around the world. This time it will be a business in Lebanon. My guest today is Naddy Dib, and he's the founder of Clovr. Hello, Naddy, how are you?
Hello, Maisa. I'm good. Thank you for having me. I'm really excited about this interview.
Well, our guest also will be excited. It's a very nice business to talk about. So tell us, what do you do as a business and what is Clovr?
Well, we're called Clovr Board Game. So it's a twist to a traditional classic game called Jackaroo. And what we do is we redesign the whole game for people to have it in a more flexible, more beautiful design, and it's also eco-friendly board game. It's for people to connect and enjoy with each other.
So it's what I understand, and when we were talking before the interview, you shared that Clovr, it was created from the love of gaming. It started from a story with your friends, and now it is a game accessible to everyone, from friends, families who create to desire a safe place and access sides of life where they can have fun. So tell me, can you tell us a little bit about the business? How many employees do you have on board? Clients?
Actually, we started more than a year, a bit more than a year ago. It hasn't been long. I was with friends in the mountains when they pulled out the classic game, and I really loved the game. And I thought I could design one for myself. And out of nowhere, I got the idea that you can assemble the pieces, play 2 or 3 or 4, and even 6 players in this game. The funny thing is that when I designed the game and I started to sell it, I didn't even know the rules of the game. So this is a funny fact about Clovr and myself. It started with me by myself. I'm an architect, so I guess that was my way to being able to design this game. And right now we're actually just two people working on this project. The other person is Natasha Stefan. She's responsible for the marketing side of Clovr.
So the business, as I can understand, it functioned pretty well with having 2 people on board. You were able to execute it because of your background, considering everything. And when it started, it was before the lockdown. How did the lockdown and the pandemic affect your business?
Well, it affected everything, personal life and also the business side of it. Well, actually, I would say it was an upside. It was weirdly a good thing for Clovr that this pandemic happened. We for sure don't wish it to happen, but it was good. I can't lie about it. Because a board game is best played when you're inside the house, you invite your friends over or your family. It's not really an outdoor thing to do. You can do it, but with the pandemic and the lockdown and people staying at home, I believe Clovr was, it was a good period for Clovr actually.
And with respect to any operation challenges that you during the pandemic, did you face any? Were you able, or were you actually able to operate the normal way you used to do?
Not really, because for us to get all the products, the items that we need for this board game, it was difficult to get out of the house and get all the things necessary to make this happen. So yeah, it was a bit difficult. Yes.
So being maybe remotely distant from the gathering, social gathering, that was
Yes.
one aspect for the business to continue to operate. You relied on suppliers or other partners. What about the logistics side? Did you have any challenges to keep the business running?
Actually, the thing that we found challenging is the economic crisis in Lebanon. I don't know if I'm answering your question, but this was a time where we had to stop, to rethink our strategy, because we had to change our prices as well.
Mm-hmm.
Sadly, it took us a while because we didn't want to do that for our customers, but at the end of the day, we had to. So I think this was one of the biggest difficulties, was raising the costs. Are people still going to buy this game or not? But we did manage to make it work.
So you had to reassess some business decisions in order to keep your business operating. What
Yes.
kind of successes did you see during this period based on the changes that you have made to your business? Because I'm sure you tried to stimulate the business in some areas, if you can tell us about that. And some areas worked out and there were success, and others you learned from them.
Yes. Actually, Clovr, from the start, we just decided not long ago to go big. When we started, we wanted we wanted it to be a small business. We didn't want it to boom. We wanted things to be just like they say in French, the bouche à oreille.
Mhm.
So if I sell one Clovr to a friend, he's gonna invite his friends over. They're gonna see it. They're gonna play it, probably enjoy it, and they would want to buy another one. We didn't go big as to market or promote our business,
Mhm.
but
So I see.
we decided to do it now. So we hope things are gonna go the right way.
Well, it was great that you were able to connect people with the games and be an ambassador and have find ambassadors who love the experience the game brought to them and take it on as a hobby. And when we speak about the lockdown is still coming back to our life, and in Lebanon, uh, is still experiencing some lockdown measures. Do you know how your customers are doing and the competition?
Yes, actually, I'm gonna start talking about the competition. Um, they've been doing it just like the original game, so I don't think we had many difficulties or challenges with any competitors. Nothing happened in that side, nothing bad. Uh, so that's it for the competitors. We believe our product had a better version of their product, so we never faced any problems there. And can you remind me of the first question,
It's
please?
about the customers. So
Oh
you
yes,
had your
oh, our
competition
customers.
who maybe they were on the same boat together to get things to get out of the situation and get it through this year. And we have the customers who also were having their own battles. So do you know how they are doing? And were you in contact with
Yeah. Most of our customers, because I said we started small,
them?
most of them are our friends, our families, or friends of those close people. Um, and they're doing just like we're doing. If we're still here in Lebanon, things are not good, as you know, but a lot of them left the country, and a lot of them told us that they're taking the game with them, and that's where we hope that things will escalate and they will support this local product.
Yeah, you know, actually, how I came to know about Jakaru, or there's a Lebanese community here in Barcelona, and they told me about the game. I had no clue, and they told me that someone got it from Lebanon. So I will have to ask them if Clover was the game they bought it from.
Oh,
So
yeah,
that's
we'd
new to
love to
come up
know
with
that.
new ideas, yeah, and have new games on board games.
Mm.
When we talk about like the coming period, because you said there are new projects, how's your business going now, and what are you planning for the coming few months?
The business here locally is not doing well, to be honest, because our prices are up and only a few people can buy the game. or buy anything else here. It's not only Clovr. So this is the sad part of it. We have to accept it. We need to accept the challenges ahead. And now the big plan is to start exporting and having the game outside of Lebanon. And sadly, for whoever is able to buy it here will buy it, and who cannot, cannot. The prices and the costs, we can't do anything about it, sadly. So yeah, the big plan is to ship abroad, and we will see how that goes.
Yeah,
Really
true.
good.
Yeah, similar to many businesses now, when they start in their own countries, opportunities might look good when you have a business model in place. So you start building your reputation to make it better placed in different markets to weather the storm of
Yes.
2021 and
Yes.
survive the new normal. So for Clovr to move
The
forward,
good
yeah.
thing, I'm sorry, I'm interrupting
No,
you.
no,
The good thing is that we started in 2019, before all this happened. So people have their Clovers and they're now gonna be traveling abroad. So we're gonna have a lot of Clovers in many different countries in the world. And again, I think things are gonna be good for Clovr.
for sure, things are, and the game would be known from
I
many
hope so.
Lebanese diaspora who will be transporting the game abroad.
Thank you.
So we were talking about the future for Clovr to be abroad and to continue to keep the same journey and step up, perhaps. Can you tell me, please, 3 things you need help with, or maybe more?
Yeah. Well, I hope it's less, not more than 3. First of all, just like the start, we believe in the help of our local friends and families, people who bought Clovr, people who believe in the local, in supporting the local designers and products to help us push this game and other products, not just us, other artists, other designers. We need to help each other out. That's what I'm saying. The second thing is maybe find ways, bigger ways to export the game, maybe big companies, because like I said to you, we want to go big. So maybe have contacts who are willing to help, maybe investors. Um, and the third one would be to, that's one of the ideas that we actually thought about it a while back, but we didn't work on it yet, is to have many artists just like us to collaborate on this project. Maybe have an artist who's a painter who would like to have his painting on Clovr. This way we would be able to collaborate and have more reach towards people and customers. I think we need to promote and expose this artistic side of the business. That's it, yeah.
True, well said. There's a lot of projects and for the future that you are working on, and you had to plan for it. And it's interesting how gamers across the world, they came up together with new ideas during the lockdown. This is a wonderful experience, and many people were entertained and find hobbies.
I think it's because we're all in lockdown that we just have to find new ways of getting the time to pass or having fun. So yeah, adults or kids, I think we're doing a lot of things in common now.
Agreed, and it's really good to connect back to.
I've been painting and drawing a lot. I've lost that touch of myself, and now with the lockdown, it's so nice to go back to it.
That's amazing. With that, we conclude our discussion. It was very nice to know about Clovr and your future projects. Thank you, Naddy, for being a guest in the Lockdown Economy series. And I would like to thank everyone who joined us today in the discussion. Feel free to contact Naddy using the links in the description of the video below. I invite you to like this video and subscribe to our channel. We'll have many more insights from many different countries and business sectors. Have a look and stay tuned. And for now, have fun, stay safe, and bye-bye.